After so many hours and for so many years so far working in front of the computer, I get a lot of back pain, especially on the neck. You have to remain sitting in just one position, only moving your mouse with your arm. When I first found about Marui, it was like a logical transition according to the new technologies in VR that you mostly see as a consumer but not that so much as a developer so far. There are some new software to play around in VR, but Marui actually allows you to keep working in your 3D application in the most efficient and productive way. I think modeling and animation processes are faster and more intuitive to make with Marui, because you have more freedom and flexibility to navigate your scene. You can scale up or scale down, spin around the scene, and position yourself in the most effective spot to make the adjustments you have to make. And it's also much more fun. Marui turning my animation workflow into an immersive experience, because when you work with the monitor, you are detached from the scene. It's like looking through a window. With Marui, you actually belong to the scene and the characters you are animating. So you are actually inside your scene and you have a better notion of the whole environment that surrounds your character and the story you are telling. You can see them in a real-world scale and orbit around them while moving their controls to check that everything looks well balanced and the poses are right and organic from every different angle. I think Marui is great for any type of production, but in particular for the game industry, where they have to take care of every aspect in 360, not only what you see on camera. Also, if you are working for something that is going to be 360 like a game or VR experience, why not actually work in VR as well? I can imagine people working in VR in the near future. It's something that relies on hardware basically, that is not very expensive, and the quality is getting better and better really fast, especially the screen resolution. So I guess more people would be willing to try it. As I said, in my case, I felt very interested in it in terms of ergonomics and the immersive experience. I've been using Marui for 2 weeks so far, and I didn't end up with neck pain at the end of the day. And I also like the fact that you are not restricted to work in one position. You can scale down your scene or scale it up and raise your arm if you feel like stretching. I love how versatile it is. My artistic background comes before computers. I used to create with real tangible objects, doing maquettes with different materials that you could feel. Then I also took acting classes for a few years where you have to be in a real stage. But then I had to switch to computers, which I love because you have much more creative freedom and tools either for modeling, drawing or animation. But I miss that feeling of the tangible thing. A few years ago I bought a 3D printer, and it was like closing that cap to be able to have your characters in your hands. And now with Marui, I feel the same connection with the scenes and characters that I'm working with. I'm able to get into their worlds.